Hello and welcome to another Market Minute with Jake. I am your host, Jake Eldridge with Realty One Group Eminence. And in today's Market Minute, we are discussing the real estate activity for the Carson City, Dayton, Washoe Valley, Pleasant Valley, and Moundhouse areas of northern Nevada. If we take a look at that real estate activity in all of these regions combined, there's 57 total homes actively for sale right now. Out of that 57, 31 of those homes indicated they would be eligible for FHA financing. I always like to make note of that because many buyers out there are not only taking advantage of historically low interest rates, but in addition to that, they are using FHA financing so they can put as little as 3.5% down as the down payment towards the purchase of that new home. When it used to be that you had to come up with sometimes upwards of 20% as your down payment towards the purchase of a new home. So with that FHA financing program, it is making it a lot easier for buyers out there to purchase a home. When I dive right into the numbers, again, there was 57 total homes actively for sale. The highest list price for a home was $4.2 million. The lowest list price for a home was at $200,000. There was 4 homes in that $200,000 to $300,000 price range, 11 homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, 8 homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, 10 homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, 3 homes in the $600,000 to $700,000 price range, 6 homes in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range, 4 homes in the $800,000 to $900,000 price range, 1 home in the $900,000 to $1 million price range, 7 homes in the $1 to $2 million price range, 1 home in the $2 to $3 million price range, 1 home in the $3 to $4 million price range, and 1 home in that $4 to $5 million price range, with nothing over that $5 million mark. So this data would indicate that the median list price for a home in the Carson City, Dayton, Washoe Valley, Pleasant Valley, and Moundhouse areas sits at about $560,000, with the average list price sitting at about $783,000. If we look at the days on market activity for the region, it is similar to everywhere else right now, with inventory being so limited. Homes are going on the market and coming off as quickly as they go on. That median days on market right now is only at 19 days, and the average days at market only at 25 days. Now, as you know, I do like to break things down even further for you. If you are actively searching for a home to purchase right now, you might run into some frustration with all of the houses out there being very limited. Many buyers are running into multiple offer situations where they're competing with others in order to purchase a home. So if you're in that boat, you might want to think about keeping your eyes on 2 things. Obviously, anything that comes into a new status, and secondly, anything that is in a back on market status. Now, what that back on market status means is that a home seller actually accepted an offer to purchase their home, but for whatever reason, they had to put it back on the market. It could be because the buyer's financing fell through, could be due to home inspections. There's a lot of different factors that come into play, resulting in a home going back on market. But obviously, since it's coming back on the market again, the home sellers are very motivated to accept another offer and get moving forward towards that close of escrow so they can walk away and finish with their plans that they had for the money that they would receive from the sale of that home. So when I ran the numbers for the Carson City, Dayton, Washoe and Pleasant Valley, and Moundhouse areas, 10 out of the 57 total homes actively for sale were in that new or back on market status, and 5 out of that 10 indicated they would be eligible for FHA financing. The highest list price was at $1.25 million, and the lowest list price at $275,000. There was 1 home in the $200,000 to $300,000 price range, 1 home in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, 2 homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, one home in the 500 to 600,000 price range, one home in the 700 to 800,000 price range, two homes in the 800 to 900,000 price range, one home in the 900,000 to 1 million price range, and one home in the 1 to 2 million price range with nothing over that $2 million mark. So these numbers would indicate that the median list price for a home that is in that new status or back on market status sits at about $665,000, with the average list price at only $678,000. So that is it for today's Market Minute with Jake. As always, if you enjoy this content, please don't forget to click that like button. If you have family or friends that might actively be searching for a home to purchase or who need help with the sale of their existing home, I'd love the opportunity to have a conversation with them, so please feel free to tag them in this video as well. There's 3 different ways that you can contact me. You can call me 7 days a week on my cell phone at 775-378-4976. You can email me at jakeeldridge32@gmail.com. Or if you are watching on Facebook, simply click that send message button, and you can use Facebook's messenger service to send an instant message with your questions, and I am always happy to answer that way as well. Thanks again for watching, and have a great night.